Yo, what's up, y'all? It's 8:36 in the morning. I just woke up. Been a long week, and I'm doing something that I haven't been able to do consistently for a number of reasons for a while. I'm actually getting back into my studies, my devotionals, and reading a little bit here, trying to connect with God and also practice a little Portuguese while I'm at it. See, I got a Bible in Portuguese and I'm trying to learn the language, trying to memorize scripture in Portuguese as well. So go ahead, feel free to rate my Portuguese as I recite to you this verse, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about what I'm kind of realizing as I start my day with this verse and this mentality. So my favorite Bible verse is Isaiah 40, verses 27 to 31. Here goes, all right? Rate, critique, let me know how I can improve, because I'm trying to get this language down. But, porque reclama o Jacob, e porque se queixa o Israel? O Senhor não se interessa pela minha situação? O meu Deus não considera a minha causa? Será que você não sabe? Nunca ouviu falar? O Senhor é o Deus eterno, o Criador de toda a terra. Ele não se cansa nem fica exausto. Sua sabedoria é insondável. Ele fortalece o cansado. Era grande vigor ao que estas são forças. Até os jovens se cansam e ficam exaustos, e os moços tropeçam e caem. Mas aqueles que esperam no Senhor renovam as suas forças, voam alto como águias, correm e não se ficam exaustos, andam e não se cansam. So in English, and I think I messed up the very first phrase there, but it's pretty much, why do you say, O Jacob, and why do you speak, O Israel, that the Lord, I actually think I know it a little better in Portuguese than English. I'm gonna read it here for you. Why do you say, O Jacob, and speak, O Israel, my way is hidden from the Lord, and my just claim is passed over by my God? This is something that I catch myself saying all the time, and it was funny when I actually read this in the Bible to realize, wait a second, people have felt like this the exact same way that I feel. People have addressed this issue in the Bible, and it follows it up with the question. It's like, why are you asking this? Have you not known? Have you not heard? Será que você não sabe? The everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might, he increases strength. So why am I sitting here complaining about the things that I don't have and wondering if God is listening to me or hearing me when this guy's responsible for all of creation? And everything that I have right now is a gift from him, a blessing that I can be thankful for. And kind of similar to what I mentioned in the video before, like getting so caught up on the things I feel I don't have instead of appreciating the things that I do. Continues to say, he gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might, he increases strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. Okay, we get that, we see that. But this is the key part right here. And this is the verse, Isaiah 40, verse 31, that I always used as my favorite verse before even realizing all the great stuff that was in the verses before it. 31. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. I always loved that. I always thought it was super inspiring. My favorite superhero is Superman. And this talks about being faster than a speeding bullet, not getting tired. It talks about flight. It talks about super strength. It talks about it all. So I like that, being like a spiritual Superman. It's inspiring. But the thing that I glossed over, and I only started hearing it the more I repeated it, and more so in memorizing it in a different language, was this idea of those who wait on the Lord. Mas aqueles que esperam no Senhor. Waiting on someone, waiting on something is hard. And it's harder when you don't trust what you're waiting for, or you don't have faith in what's supposed to come through for you. How many of you have ever been in need of a ride to go somewhere? And it's like a friend of a friend who's supposed to give you the ride. And you're looking at the clock, you're looking at your watch, and you're like, man, time is getting close. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. And where is this dude? I don't know if I can just blow them up, because it's not my friend, it's a friend of a friend. There's not a great relationship there. You don't trust that they're gonna show up. But very simply, on the flip side, I'm sure you have friends that you know you can count on, that even if they don't show up at the time you think they will, you still know they're gonna come through. The difference has nothing to do with the capability of the other person. The difference in your perspective has everything to do with the relationship you have with that person. And so it comes down to this: you're not going to wait on someone, and you're not going to feel comfortable in waiting for someone that you don't trust. And you won't trust someone you don't know. And you're not going to know anyone you don't take the time to have a relationship with. This is like, I should call this a series on full transparency, because I feel myself saying that a lot. But full transparency, I have struggled with my relationship with God, with feeling like I know who God is, feeling like I trust God and the things that he says he's going to do. I have struggled with this aspect of building a relationship with God. And the irony that a lot of people resonate with, interestingly enough, is, being in the seminary for the past few years, you'll hear a lot of seminary students talk about how they also feel their spiritual connection actually decline a little bit over their time in seminary, because we tend to fool ourselves into thinking, because we're studying spiritual stuff all the time, that we're connecting with God personally. And it's two different things. It's not bad, all the knowledge that we gain, but it's not the same thing as a personal connection with God. We still have to take the time out for that. And that's why you have me waking up at 8:30 on a Friday, 7:30 during the weeks. Well, week. It's only been this week development, but trying to get back to that. I want to be in a position in life where I trust God. I want to be in a position in life where I have a relationship with God that I can count on. I want to be in a position in life where, if I'm waiting for something to come, or waiting for something to come through, or if I'm asking for something that I feel that I need, that even if it doesn't happen at the time that I'm looking for it to happen, I can still have faith and believe that God is going to come through, because of that relationship and because of how well I know him. What does that experience look like for you? Is that something you resonate with? Is that something you struggle with? Everyone, no one is perfect. Everyone has their challenges. And the only thing I really want to leave you with this morning is, it does sound great to, man, if I wait on God, then I'll be strengthened, and I'll be able to fly like eagles. I'll be able to run without getting tired and walk without becoming weary. But none of that happens if we don't have a relationship with God. You can't wait on someone you don't trust. You can't trust someone you don't know. And you won't know someone if you don't take the time to develop a relationship with them. So take the time to develop the relationships in your life, especially the one with God. Hey, I got a lot to do today, so I'm gonna leave it right there. A couple more things I need to read and study through before I get this day going. So it's the Buff Missionary, and I'm out. Let's get it.